Here's the last part, her third part of her question. She also wants to know, is there anything to help sleep? Any exercises, minerals, or herbs?
Okay, so there are nutrient supplements you can take. However, one of the biggest things for sleep is your pattern of your activity. So you want to try and go to sleep the same time every night. You want to try and get up the same time every day. You want to make sure that your sleep environment is quiet. You don't want a lot of light. You don't want a lot of noise. You want to take, like, even the light from the TV, the blue light around you. You want to stop that kind of stuff. You don't want to exercise 2 to 4 hours before you go to bed. You definitely don't want to eat or drink before then. You want to just bring yourself down naturally. So that's and you want to watch, even if you're going to watch TV a couple hours before, think about what you're watching, because whatever you watch or read or do before you go to bed, your brain's going to still process that. So if you're watching the news and you see rape, murder, fire, well, you get to go have a dream about that, whether you remember it or not. So that's why a lot of people like to read books, or they have a something they're working on for work. And what you do is you read the thing, for, like, let's say it's a memo about what you're trying to work on, or some project. Well, you go over it before you go to bed, and while you're sleeping, your brain will work on it. You might just wake up and go, hey, I figured out that problem. But you want to do it in a low light so that your body can start to shut down and get quiet and get, to where it needs to be. So that I think is the best thing, is setting up your environment for sleep the way you need to. In a comfortable position, the right amount of pillows, because if you're sleeping on your back or your side, it's the way to go. You do not want to sleep on your stomach. That's the worst thing for you, because you get a pooch belly, puts a lot of pressure in the lower back, and you have to kink your neck to breathe. So that's no good for you. And you won't get a real restful sleep, which is what you want, so that you can rest and repair.
Right. Yeah, and they bring up a good point too about creating that environment. One of the problems I personally have is, like, I'll take my iPhone back there with me, and, like, I'm still, like, sitting there flipping through, answering emails and things, and then I wonder why I can't fall asleep.
Right.
Okay. Here's a question for. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm usually waking up to go to the gym when you're still just about to turn your computer off, and I get your text message in the middle of the night.
I know, right? I hit Dr. Joe up at 5 o'clock the other morning. I was getting ready to go to sleep, and he was just getting up.
He tells me.